Picture this: an EF5 tornado with winds over 261 miles per hour tears through Pikeville, Tennessee. Homes are destroyed. Farms are demolished. Everything is gone, except one structure standing completely intact. A Quonset hut. Well, I'm going to show you the real data, the actual strength tests, and survivor stories that prove which barndominium design is genuinely stronger. And the answer might surprise you. Stay until the end because I'm breaking down wind ratings, snow loads, real tornado survival stories, and the engineering science that separates these two structures. If you're considering building a barndominium and want to know which design will actually protect your family and your investment, smash that like button right now and subscribe because we're about to get into hard facts that could save your life. Setting the baseline, what we're comparing. Let's be clear about what we're testing here. A Quonset Barndominium uses that distinctive curved arch design, where the roof and walls are one continuous piece of corrugated steel. A regular barndominium uses a traditional steel frame with flat walls and a peaked roof, similar to a conventional building, but with metal instead of wood. Both use steel. Both are metal buildings, but the engineering is completely different, and that difference matters when Mother Nature decides to test your structure. Wind resistance. The numbers don't lie. Let's start with wind resistance because this is where the difference becomes crystal clear. Quonset barndominiums are rated for winds of 140 to 190 miles per hour, depending on the model and engineering. Some X-model Quonsets from manufacturers like Steelmaster are engineered to withstand hurricane-force winds up to 190 miles per hour with proper anchoring. The standard models handle 100 to 140 miles per hour consistently. Regular steel frame barndominiums, when properly engineered, can withstand winds of 150 to 170 miles per hour. Some sources report that steel frame buildings max out around 160 to 170 miles per hour for wind resistance. That's strong, absolutely. But notice the ceiling is lower. Here's the critical difference. The Quonset's curved aerodynamic shape deflects wind naturally. Wind flows over and around the arch instead of hitting a flat surface. Regular barndominiums with flat walls create wind resistance, generating uplift forces on the roof. That's why you see roofs ripped off traditional buildings in storms while the curved Quonset shape channels wind around the structure. Real tornado survival stories. Let me give you actual documented cases, not theory. Marty Mullins in Jonesville, Virginia experienced an F1 tornado with winds up to 100 miles per hour. His home was severely damaged, but his two Steelmaster Quonset huts, both remained standing with zero structural damage, protecting valuable contents inside. Everything around them was destroyed. Conda Heisel in Pikeville, Tennessee faced a deadly EF5 tornado with winds exceeding 261 miles per hour. Let that sink in. 261 miles per hour. Her home and farm were completely destroyed. Her Quonset hut used for hay storage remained intact. Not damaged. Intact. Now let's look at regular barndominiums. In Oklahoma, several barndominium owners reported minimal damage after being directly hit by tornadoes. A barndominium outside Dallas survived an EF1 tornado with only minor cosmetic damage in 2021. These are impressive results. But here's the pattern. Regular barndominiums survive EF0 to EF2 tornadoes well. That's winds up to 135 miles per hour. The Quonset survived an EF5 at 261 miles per hour. That's not a small difference. That's the difference between standing strong and total obliteration. The engineering science behind the strength. Why does the Quonset outperform? Let's break down the engineering. First, continuous load path. The Quonset arch is one piece from ground to ground. The roof and walls are the same structure, bolted directly to the foundation. Forces distribute evenly across the entire arch. There's no separate roof that can lift off. No joints between wall and roof that can fail. Regular barndominiums have separate walls and roof systems connected at the eave. Even with hurricane ties and reinforced connections, that junction point is a potential failure point under extreme stress. Second, aerodynamic design. The National Weather Service and engineering studies confirm that curved surfaces minimize wind resistance and reduce uplift. The Quonset shape was specifically designed during World War II to withstand harsh conditions with minimal engineering. That arch deflects wind naturally. Flat walls on regular barndominiums catch wind like a sail. The roof overhang creates uplift. That's why traditional buildings lose roofs first in high winds. Third, seamless construction. Quonset panels interlock with continuous corrugation. There are no seams or gaps for wind infiltration. Non-corrugated metal buildings are 5 times weaker than corrugated according to engineering data. The corrugation adds structural rigidity. Fourth, no trusses to fail. Regular barndominiums use trusses to support the roof. Under extreme wind loads, trusses can fail at connection points. Quonsets have no trusses. The arch is the structure. Snow load capacity. Now let's talk snow loads because this is another critical strength factor. Quonset barndominiums are rated for snow loads up to 300 pounds per square foot, depending on the model. The X model from Steelmaster specifically handles the highest snow and wind loads. The curved design naturally sheds snow. It slides right off instead of accumulating. Regular steel frame barndominiums handle significant snow loads when properly engineered, typically designed to local code requirements. In places like Breckenridge, Colorado, they're designed for over 100 pounds per square foot. They use steep roof pitches like 12-12 to shed snow and heavy steel frames. Here's the advantage for Quonsets. Even in moderate snow, the arch promotes sliding. Snow doesn't build up evenly. Regular pitched roofs handle snow well with proper pitch, but flat or low-pitch areas can collect dangerous loads. The continuous curve eliminates flat spots entirely. Impact resistance and debris. During severe weather, flying debris is often more dangerous than wind itself. Let's see how these structures handle impacts. Steelmaster Quonset buildings underwent FEMA 320/361 and ICC 500 high-velocity impact testing. They launched a 15-pound 2x4 wood plank at 100 miles per hour at the steel wall. Result: minimal damage. The building maintained structural integrity. This earned them high-velocity hurricane zone certification and Florida product approval. Regular steel frame barndominiums with metal siding resist debris better than wood or vinyl siding. Metal roofing often carries UL 2218 class 4 hail impact rating, the highest available. Individual panels may dent, but typically don't penetrate. The advantage goes to corrugated steel. The corrugation provides additional strength against impact compared to flat panels. Both handle debris well, but the Quonset's corrugated shell has proven exceptional resistance in real-world testing. Earthquake resistance. Let's not forget seismic activity. Earthquakes test structural flexibility. Quonset huts are designed to be flexible. The curved design allows them to sway and flex with ground movement during an earthquake without collapsing. The steel doesn't crack like concrete or splinter like wood. Multiple sources confirm Quonsets are well suited for earthquake-prone areas due to their lightweight, flexible design. Regular steel frame barndominiums also perform well in earthquakes. Steel's flexibility allows bending without breaking. Proper foundation anchoring is critical for both designs. The clear advantage here is minimal because both steel structures handle seismic activity well when properly anchored. Fire resistance. Both structures use steel, which is inherently fire-resistant. Steel doesn't burn, though it weakens at high temperatures. Steel weakens at 500 degrees Fahrenheit and melts at 2,500 degrees. House fires typically reach 1,100 degrees, enough to weaken but not melt the frame. Both Quonset and regular barndominiums provide superior fire resistance compared to wood construction. The continuous steel shell of a Quonset provides excellent fire resistance throughout. Regular barndominiums often include wood framing for interior walls, which adds combustible material for pure fire resistance in the structure itself. Both perform similarly with the edge to Quonsets if you're comparing shell only. The real-world cost of strength. Here's an important factor. Does the extra strength cost significantly more? Quonset shells cost approximately $10 to $20 per square foot for the kit. A 40 by 60 building kit runs $31,000 to $48,000 for the shell. Regular steel frame barndominium kits cost approximately $15 to $30 per square foot for the frame and metal exterior. Similar sizes run comparable or slightly higher. The Quonset typically costs less for the shell while providing superior wind resistance. You're getting more strength for less money on the initial structure. However, finishing costs can be higher due to curved walls requiring custom work for windows, doors, and interior build-out. The honest limitations. Let's be fair about where regular barndominiums have advantages. Design flexibility. Regular barndominiums offer more traditional aesthetics, easier window and door installation, and simpler interior layouts. Curved Quonset walls limit furniture placement and require custom framing for rectangular openings. Resale value. In many markets, traditional-looking barndominiums have better resale appeal than curved Quonsets. Buyers understand conventional design better. Interior finishing. Regular barndominiums have flat walls perfect for standard cabinetry, drywall, and fixtures. Quonsets require creative solutions for the curve. Permits and codes. Some areas have restrictions on non-traditional architecture. Regular barndominiums face fewer zoning challenges. The verdict, which is actually stronger. Based on engineering data, real-world survival stories, and certified testing, Quonset barndominiums are demonstrably stronger in extreme weather conditions. Wind resistance. Quonset wins. 190 miles per hour capability versus 170 miles per hour, plus aerodynamic advantages. Tornado survival. Quonset wins decisively. Documented EF5 survival at 261 miles per hour versus EF1. EF2 survival for regular barndominiums. Snow load. Quonset wins slightly due to superior shedding characteristics and higher load ratings. Impact resistance. Quonset wins due to corrugated construction and FEMA certified testing results. Earthquake resistance, tie. Both steel structures perform well. Fire resistance. Slight edge to Quonset for continuous steel shell. However, regular steel frame barndominiums are still extremely strong structures. They survive most natural disasters better than traditional wood homes. 4 EF0 to EF2 tornadoes, which make up the majority of all tornadoes in the United States, properly engineered regular barndominiums perform excellently. The question is your risk tolerance and location. If you're in Tornado Alley, hurricane zones, or extreme weather areas, the Quonset provides measurably superior protection. If you're in moderate climate zones, either structure will serve you well. Who should choose which design? Choose a Quonset barndominium if you live in high-risk weather zones, want maximum structural strength, prefer lower initial shell costs, can work with curved interior spaces, and value proven extreme weather survival above aesthetics. Choose a regular barndominium if you prefer traditional appearance, want easier interior finishing, need better resale value in suburban markets, are in moderate weather zones, and want more design flexibility. The data is clear. Quonset barndominiums are stronger than regular barndominiums in measurable, tested, real-world conditions. The curved aerodynamic design, continuous load path, corrugated construction, and lack of separate roof system create superior strength. But strength isn't the only factor in choosing a home. Consider your climate, budget, design preferences, and local regulations. Both are excellent choices, far superior to traditional wood construction. The real question isn't which is stronger. We've answered that. The real question is which is right for your specific situation. And now you have the facts to make that decision. If this breakdown helped you, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me which design you'd choose and why. Are you going for maximum strength with the Quonset or traditional aesthetics with the regular barndo? Let me know below.